Mickey, the producer.
I know you ain't been lonely, and I've been going lonely. I know you been feeling lonely, and I've been going lonely. I know you been feeling lonely. I know you want your own thing, and I've been smoking on lonely. I know you ain't been home. I know you been feeling lonely. I know you want your own thing, and I've been smoking on strong, baby. I know you ain't been home, baby. I know you want your own thing. I know you want your own thing. I'm smoking on strong, baby. All of my money, like Robert De Niro. I'm eating the hair on. I'm smoking gelato. She know what it be, though. All on the bar show. I'm there with the bimbos. I ride in the Benzos. I ride in gelato. All in the Lambo. I'm worship the famo. She know what it be, though. I'm on the north side. Bitch in the mile wide. Know what it be, though. I know you want your own thing, and I've been smoking on strong, baby. I know you ain't been home, baby. I know you been feeling lonely. I know you want your own thing, and I've been smoking on strong, baby. I know you ain't been home, baby. I know you want your own thing. I know you want your own thing. She hit me on FaceTime. I tell her little bitch why. Tell her little bitch though. I let her go pie though. I let her on Sky though. She know what it be though. I hit her every day though. I've been busy though.
I am in the building. I am in the building. I am not your homie. I'm the one and only Macaroni. The show will start soon.
Kissing your sin look good. You know she from the hood and she all that bad wood. She know what's good and she know. I know you ain't feeling lonely. I know you want your own thing, and I've been smoking on strong, baby.
Remy Ma was feeling lonely. We're gonna get to it.
I know you been feeling lonely.
Remy Ma was feeling lonely with Easy the Block Captain. We're gonna get to it. Black Love. Welcome to the Check-In Report. I am your humble yet gracious host, True and Living. I am in the building. I'm not your homie. I'm the one and only Macaroni. Today's topic, you know, listen, this is the #1 story in urban news today. Remy Ma, Papoose. This is what we're here to talk about tonight. And right off the back, I want to say, can you ever really trust a Bronx chick?
You go from the Bronx, so I know that you dirty. How you?
Bronx chicks are dirty. Bronx chicks are dirty. Anybody from the New York area, from the tri-state area, anybody who is well versed when it comes to women from the Bronx, they are some of the dirtiest, vindictive women that you could ever meet. So I will be playing this sound bite throughout the day.
You go from the Bronx, so I know that you dirty. How you?
That's from the Ice Spice track No Clarity, where she says, and we're both from the Bronx, so I know that you're dirty. Listen. It's a well-known fact that women from the Bronx are dirty, respectfully. And it's not dirty in a sense of you know, like, not hygienic. Or you know, they smell bad. You know, they're some of the most beautiful women on the planet. But you're dirty in the way you move. You're grimy, filthy the way you act, move, how you maneuver through relationships, how you maneuver through being with someone. You're dirty.
You go from the Bronx, so I know that you dirty. How
So
you
we're gonna talk about it tonight. Salute to Jadero. I see Jadero's in the building. What's up, Jadero? Yeah, man. You know, we're gonna be talking about Bronx women tonight. We're gonna be talking about Papoose tonight. Jadero says, what did Jadero? Jadero says Papoose went to jail every day for this woman. Let's kick this off with that. Yeah, man. You know, it's funny you said that, Jadero, because I will be kicking it off with that. It's funny. Great minds think alike. I will be kicking off the show with a clip of him talking about that. You know, I have the video. I have the video. That was the first thing that I was going to play. It's funny that you mentioned that. Of course, we have to start with the genesis. We have to start with the beginning of this story, of this love story, this New York love story. We have to start this New York love story with the genesis. And, you know, the beginning of this love story started, you know, with these two young up and coming rappers in New York City. Both of them had a budding careers. I would say at that point in time in the beginning, just to give people a little backstory about Papoose and Remy Ma, you know, I would say in that point in particular time in their careers, both of them were budding stars. I would say that Papoose was more of a bigger star, just by way of the mixtapes and just by way of the buzz in the streets. I mean, he got a $1.5 million deal on the table by way of Jive Records. So I would say, you know, Papoose was definitely more of a bigger star at that particular time. You know, Remy Ma was big, and she did have an album out. She did have an album out at that time, and she had, you know, of course, Lean Back and all those other records. But I would say at that particular time when they met each other, I would say that Papoose was the bigger star. We're going to talk about how Papoose sacrificed his career to be with this woman. You know, this man, he put his career to the back burner for this woman. He did everything for this woman. He did everything for this woman. $1.5 million, Jive Records. And you know, just to give people the genesis, you know, Remy Ma, she shoots her friend over $1,000. Just imagine that. $1,000. Remy Ma shot her friend over a damn band. That's a dusty Bronx chick right there. I gotta put it in perspective. That's a dusty Bronx chick.
You go from the Bronx, so I know that you dirty. How you
To shoot your friend over a band, you couldn't work it out. You couldn't talk to them. You couldn't cut them off. You go as far as to shoot your friend over a band. That's a dusty Bronx chick.
go from the Bronx, so I know that you dirty.
I just gotta keep it a buck. She goes to jail. Papoose proceeds to hold her down for what did she do, Jadero? Did she do like 10 years, something like that? Did she do like 8 or 9, maybe 8 or 9 years, something like that? Close to 10 years. He holds the woman down. Now we're going to start the story there, and I think that this is a great beginning point. So let's get into Papoose talking about his genesis with Remy Ma and, you know, what he was dealing with when she was in prison. Let's start right here.
How was she through this whole process?
How was she during this whole process when she was in jail? You know, keeping her beverages cold in a toilet. How was she doing at this particular time, Papoose? You know, he was holding this woman down, seeing her every day. Let's talk about it.
Of sitting in prison, having you, and of course you probably bring her son. Sometimes.
Yeah, definitely.
Keep in mind. I'm gonna be talking periodically throughout this video. He's bringing her son to the prison. A lot of y'all don't know this, but Remy Ma's son, her oldest son, that's not Papoose's son. Papoose only has one daughter with Remy Ma. I believe that's I believe her name is Golden Child. I believe that's the I think she's like 6 years old. So Papoose was bringing her son to the visitation room, all while seeing her every day while she was in prison. Let's continue.
I definitely brought her son. You know, her mother would come because her mother lived down south, so she would fly up whenever she had time and visit. You know what I'm saying? Her brothers definitely would visit when they, you know, everybody got their own lives. So whenever they had time, they came up and visited and supported. But me, I was visiting her every day.
Every damn day. Every damn day, this man is he's going to the visitation room. He's going to visit her. He's going to see her. He's spending time with her. He could be out, you know, effing chicks, going overseas, touring. Yeah, it was 8 years. She did about 8 years. I think that's true, Jadero. Like, about 8 years. I think it was about 8 years. But, you know, all this time, he could be out smashing chicks. He could be out, you know, working on his career in the studio, touring. He is going to see this dusty Bronx chick every single day.
We both from the Bronx, so I know that you dirty. How you?
He put his career to the back burner for this woman. Just because he loved her, just because he believed in black love. He was sadly mistaken. Maybe he should have found himself a white woman. I'm going to go there tonight. I'm going to go there tonight. I'm going to go there tonight. Maybe Papoose should have found himself a white woman. Let's continue with the story. Let's continue.
Dope.
And also, what was crazy was around the time when that happened with Rem was around the same time everything happened with my label. So
Right.
I was in a space where I really needed to rebuild, start all over and focus. But at that point, I was like, this is more important. I need to focus.
This is more important. Think about that. This is a young man. At the time, he was a young man. He's a young, up-and-coming, fresh star in hip-hop. The streets is buzzing about a young Papoose. The mixtapes were buzzing. I don't know how many of y'all was in New York at the time, but you know, at that particular time, Papoose was a star. He was all over the streets. I mean, he had you know, he was on the Touch It remix with Busta Rhymes. He was buzzing in the streets. He had a name, and everybody was looking at him as the next big thing out of New York. He put all of that to the back burner for this black woman. I just want y'all to put that in perspective when we're talking about this dusty Bronx chick.
We both from the Bronx, so I know that you dirty. How
You know, put that in perspective. That this black man, stand-up black man, put his career to the back burner for this Bronx chick. Look at how she's doing them now. Let's continue.
Focus on my wife. And I just visited her every day. And she used to tell me like, yo, you can't do this. You got to focus on your career. And I was like, yo, I don't care about that. So everything just got worse for me at that time. Like my whole world came crashing down.
Wow. I haven't heard this part of the story before.
Oh yeah, man. I hit rock bottom around that.
He hit rock bottom. Knowing that his queen was in there, his Bronx queen was in there, you know, keeping her beverages cold in the toilet. He hit rock bottom. Let's continue.
That time, man. Like it was real bad. You know what I'm saying? But I knew that she needed me. So I really didn't care about nothing that was going on with me. I was in the free world. So I just made sure I focused on her because when she blew trial, like normally somebody blow trial, they'll say, all right, we're going to give you a certain amount of time and you got to come back, turn yourself in and do your time. But when her lawyer requested that, they was like, no, remand right now. So she just got snatched out of society instantly. They didn't give her a chance to pack her crib up, situate her son or anything. So I had to do all of that. I had to make sure everything was right and try to juggle everything at the same time. And at the same time, I had to make sure she was all right mentally, because I knew behind that wall, that shit ain't
holding this woman down. And look, he's making sure she's satisfied mentally, spiritually. He was there for this woman. Look at how she's doing him now. Look at how she's doing him. You know, it must be talked about. You know, if this is what black men are dealing with now, because I believe Papoose to be a stand-up black man who stood by this woman in her times of peril. If this is what black men are going to get when it comes to black women, is it even worth being in a relationship with a black woman? Respectfully, I'm gonna go there tonight. No, I come from the school of Troy Terrain, Star, you know, the objective perspective. I'm just asking the question tonight. If Papoose is the model for stand-up black men that hold down their queens, their wives, their girlfriends when they're going through a bad time, they stay faithful, they do everything that they can do to be right, and this is how they get treated, is it worth even being in a relationship with a black woman?
Fire! 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 Fire!
You know? And listen, I know that every woman doesn't. I know every woman. I know Remy Ma doesn't represent every black woman. This is a dusty Bronx chick.
We both from the Bronx, so I know that you dirty. How you?
This is a dusty Bronx chick. This is not a southern gal with southern hospitality. This is not a West Coast girl. This is not a down home, down south type of girl. This is a dusty Bronx chick.
We both from the Bronx, so I know that you dirty. How you?
But you know, I'm just asking the question. I'm just being objective here. If this is what, you know, if this is what faithful black men are going through, is it even worth being in a relationship with a black woman? I'm just being objective here. Let's continue.
ain't no joke. So I'm like, yo, I gotta make sure me and her are communicating constantly, and I'm visiting as much as I can. You know what I'm saying?
Right, because at the time, didn't you have 3 kids of your own?
Yeah.
The man has 3 kids of his own. 3 kids of his own that he's taking care of. On top of bringing Remy Ma's son to the visitation room, taking care of her son, and being a good husband. And this is how he's being treated by this woman? A woman out here cheating on her husband, playing in his face, never cleared up the rumors. And we're gonna talk a little bit about Remy Ma, because some people, I was looking at different stations today, and they were talking as if, oh, well, Remy Ma, she never made any statements. No. We're not letting women get off. We're not letting women get off like that. Talking about, oh, Remy Ma, she never said anything. She never made a statement, yada, yada, yada. I don't want to hear that tonight. This woman embarrassed this man. She made a fool out of this man. She allowed those rumors to swirl with Easy to Block Captain smashing her. She did not clear it up. She did not calm those rumors. She did not put them to bed. She allowed those rumors to swirl. She allowed those rumors to if she had any respect for Papoose, if she had any honor for Papoose, she would say something. She would put those rumors to bed. She would have said that it's not absolutely not true. She allowed those rumors to continue to swirl. And after a certain point, everybody knew it was true. Everybody knew that Papoose had knocked out Easy to Block Captain. Everybody had seen photos of them at Red Lobster. Do y'all remember those pictures at Red Lobsters? She made a fool out of Papoose. This is your husband. For better or worse, you took the oath with this man and you made a fool out of him. You know, and all that black love, that it's quiet for that. It's quiet for that. You know? You know, 'cause a lot of people were looking at them as the model for black love. You know, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if they're the model for black love, especially on Remy's side.
So let's not forget that part of the equation.
Oh, definitely. There were actually times where I brought my kids with me to see her when she was away. You know what I'm saying? They came a lot, and we maintained our family bond as much as we can.
Somebody said, didn't she cheat on him with multiple guys? Claressa Shields is saying, Claressa Shields is claiming that she has multiple boyfriends. Yeah, Claressa Shields is claiming that she has multiple boyfriends. You know? So, you know, I wouldn't put it past. We're going to get to Easy the Block Captain later. Let's get to this real quick. Let's get to Easy the Block Captain later because, you know, he said whatever he said, and he didn't really say nothing of importance. Let's get to this. Remy Ma calls out Papoose for alleged being involved with Claressa Shields. She called him out. She called him out. She you know, after all her cheating, after all of the rumors. Now keep in mind, people have been talking about this story in terms of Remy cheating. They've been talking about it for you know, over a year, really. But she finally decides to come, you know, address Papoose. You know, after all the cheating she did, after all the smut behavior she was doing, she wants to, look, he's cheating too, y'all. He's cheating too, y'all. To try to stay face. No, Remy Ma, he's cheating because you have did him wrong. You did him foul. You disrespected him. You know, you disrespected this man. You had no honor for this man. You did not treat this man with any respect, Remy Ma, because you're a dusty Bronx chick.
We both from the Bronx, so I know that you dirty. How you?
She goes on to say in this post, let me read this post, this nonsense this dusty Bronx chick is talking about.
We both from the Bronx, so
Get
I know that
into
you dirty. How you?
We're gonna be playing that all night because you know the Bronx got some dirty chicks, man.
We both from the Bronx, so I know that
That's
you
some dirty chicks in the Bronx,
How you?
man. She says this lady Claressa Shields, the famous boxer, the female boxer Claressa Shields. If you don't know, now you know. And that sorry ass publicity team been putting out fake stories on me every day. Now let me address that first claim. Have any of y'all seen any stories of Remy Ma being besmirched by Claressa Shields' publicity team? Have anybody seen that? Can anybody bring me up to speak? I haven't seen any type. I've been looking around. I've been looking, you know, at different places. Has Remy Ma been besmirched or has she been talked down to by anybody in the media? I haven't seen it. Where are these stories of Remy Ma being being put down by PR? If anything, Remy Ma is the reason why she has bad PR. Remy Ma, you have bad PR because you have been, you know, running around with Easy the Block Captain. You've been screwing the help. You don't have bad PR because of Papoose or bad PR because of Claressa Shields. You have bad PR because of your poor choices as a wife. You don't have bad PR because of Claressa Shields. Nobody's saying you have bad. No, where is she pulling that from? Let's continue though. She said that they make fake stories on me every day to make me look bad. You look bad enough. Because you're a dusty Bronx chick.
We both from the Bronx, so I know that you dirty.
So what are you talking about? You look bad. You're making yourself look bad. They put stories on me every day to make me look bad and make him look like God's gift too long. I begged Papoose to put out something to stop the narrative. And he kept telling me to just stay quiet. That's the best thing to do. You know, and he was giving her good advice. You should have kept it quiet, Remy Ma. He had a lot of respect for you to not put all of these things out with Claressa Shields. He had a lot of respect to not take it to not take it to the internet. But you know, you being a dusty Bronx chick,
You go from the Bronx, so I know that you dirty. How
you couldn't help yourself. You had to go out for the clout. You had to disrespect this black man. You had to besmirch his name because you're a dusty Bronx chick.
you go from the Bronx,
It's in your
so I know that
nature.
you dirty. How you
It's in your nature. Let me continue to read. I beg Papoose to what did he say? Stop the narrative and keep telling me just stay quiet. That's the best thing to do. Well, I'm tired. Oh, and he said he would never F you because you ugly. But don't worry, I say everything now. The world gonna see it since you so tough, boo. Do you hear Remy Ma? Since you so tough, boo. Let me educate y'all on something. Remy Ma is not tough. Remy Ma got her ass beat by Gloria Velez back in the day. Everybody knows about it. Remy Ma, we know you're not tough. You're not tough, Remy Ma. Gloria Velez put the hands and feet on you back in the murder mommy days. Stop the cat. You like shooting bitches. You shot your friend over $1,000. You're not gonna square up with Claressa Shields, Remy Ma. Just stop it. You're not tough. You're not tough, Remy Ma. You're not gonna fight Claressa Shields. You don't have it in your heart. You're not trying to see her with the hands. Let's be real. And you know, for her to call Claressa Shields ugly, any black woman taking Remy Ma's side, you should be ashamed of yourself. Here you have this black woman calling this other black woman ugly, disrespecting this other black woman. You should be ashamed of yourself if you're on Remy Ma's side, besmirching and disrespecting another black woman. Very shameful and very distasteful. Very shameful and very distasteful. I need y'all to hit that like button. Hit that like button, y'all.
you go from the Bronx, so I know that you dirty. How
I know we got some dusty Bronx people in here. Some dusty Bronx chicks. Maybe they in the room. You guys are a little, you're hesitant to hit the like button. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button to my Bronx people in here tonight.
you go from the Bronx, so I know that you dirty. How you
Yeah, we're gonna get to the meat in the potatoes tonight of this. Because Remy Ma disrespected a black woman. She disrespected herself. She disrespected her marriage. She disrespected her kids with this this whole thing here. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. What else do we get to? Well, let's get to Claressa Shields confronting Remy, as she should. Listen. Now I do have an axe to grind a little bit with Claressa Shields. Claressa Shields, that's a married man. Why are you messing around with a married man? Claressa Shields, Papoose is spoken for. I'm not mad at Claressa Shields because maybe he told her that we have an arrangement, we're no longer together or whatever. Maybe that's what he told her. I don't know, but still and all, it's just like, come on, like you shouldn't be running around with married men. But Claressa Shields, she's out here clapping back at Remy. You out here with two boyfriends. The same woman that's over here juggling boyfriends. One I got a husband one day, I got a boyfriend the other day. You mad at me because I'm getting that Papoose D. She mad that her husband is. I'm gonna be honest with you. She's mad that Papoose is moving on and he's leveled up. See, women. Let me tell you this. When and I've seen this firsthand. I'm talking from firsthand knowledge. When women, when you've been the sucker for so long for a woman, when you've been the sucker for a woman for so long, and the thing they do say that a woman loves a good fool, right? when you've been a sucker for a woman for a long time and you've just put up with her nonsense for a very long time, she gets comfortable. She gets very comfortable. She gets comfortable with you being there. She gets comfortable with you putting up with her nonsense. And so a lot of times it's not cheating. Sometimes it may be the mouth, the attitude, how she conducts herself in a relationship. You know, but in this case, let's just say it's cheating, right? Papoose put up for it. He put up with it for a very long time. And Remy Ma thought that it would never change. She never thought that Papoose would say, you know what, I've had enough. Enough is enough. I love you, I care about you, but enough's enough. And when a woman gets comfortable with, you know, with you being there, she knows that she's doing you wrong. She knows that she's not the best woman that she could be for you. Everything is about her. Everything is all about her. Everything. She's very narcissistic. You know, Remy Ma is very narcissistic woman. Because at this point in time in Remy Ma's life, her life is supposed to revolve around her man. You're 45, Remy Ma. Your life is supposed to revolve around your husband, not yourself. You're narcissistic. But at a point in time, you know, a woman, you know, when you put up with a woman for a very long time, she gets comfortable. And when she sees you move on, and not only move on, but level up, oh, that can get a bitch aggy. That can get a bitch aggy. Cause it's one thing for you to move on. Because that hurts enough for anybody moving on in a relationship, whether you're married, whether you're a girlfriend, boyfriend, moving on it hurts enough to see that. But for you to move on and level up, it can hurt her narcissistic ego. It could hurt her narcissistic, because, you know, she's very narcissistic. She's very narcissistic. She's very full of herself. But you know, that could hurt her ego. That could really hurt her. So I think that's the reason why she's crashing out. She's crashing out because Papoose is moving on, and you know, he's leveled up. You know, Claressa Shields, one of the top fighters in the country. You know, she has a movie coming out. You know, she's popping right now. You know, Remy Ma, what is this right here? Remy Ma calls out. Who did she? Let me see something real quick. She called out. Okay, yeah, we saw that already. Claressa. Okay. Yeah, you know, they were going back and forth on Twitter and stuff like that. Let me get to the meat and potato now. This is Papoose. This is what Papoose had to say in response to Remy Ma.
You don't find that suspicious?
He had to clap back at her. And, you know, I want to say, you know, I'm Team Pat tonight. I'm on anybody on Papoose's side tonight. Is anybody on Papoose's side? Let me know if you're Team Pat tonight. You know, because we're going hard on these dirty, dusty Bronx chicks tonight.
You go from the Bronx, so I know that you dirty. How you?
We're going hard on these dusty, broke Bronx chicks tonight.
You go from the Bronx, so I know that you dirty. How
so let me know if you're rocking with Pap tonight. Let me know. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'm rocking with Pap tonight. Now let's read Papoose statements that he wrote, you know, to his cheating wife, that is a pure narcissist, has no respect for him, you know, won't even do what she should be doing, protecting her husband, protecting her marriage. She's not doing none of that because she's so full of herself. Oh, actually, this was later on. I'm trying to get to the first thing he said. Where's the first statement he wrote? Yeah, I don't have that. All right, let me go back to that. Hold on. Give me 1 second, y'all. All right, let me leave this on the thing. But no, in the first statement he wrote was this. Sad to say that Remy Ma is a narcissist. She chose to cheat repeatedly. Now that I finally moved on, she's playing the victim. I have requested a divorce. She rather clout chase on social media than handle this like civil adults. I did not want to do the social media foolishness for the sake of my 6-year-old. She has to go to school. But as you can see, I remain quiet through this whole thing. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I agree with Papoose. He's been silent. For everybody in the world, everybody, to be saying that, Remy Ma is cheating, she's violating you, she's disrespecting you, easy to block. That's a hard pill to swallow for any man. Put yourself in Papoose's shoes. Here you have a dusty Bronx chick.
We both from the Bronx, so I know that you dirty. How you?
A dusty Bronx chick. You love her. You have kids with her. You've committed your life with her, but she's foul. And everybody, all of your colleagues, all of your rapper friends, all of the people in the music industry is talking behind your back. Yo, Remy Ma, Remy Ma, she getting smashed out by some dude on her battle rap league, right? Yo, Papoose, Papoose, Remy Ma cheating on him, right? Think about all of his friends, family members, friends in the industry, music execs, people that he's cool with in radio, talking behind his back. Yo, Papoose, his wife is smashing the dude on the battle rap league, right? Remy Ma allowed that to continue to happen. She did not quash all of that. She did not squash all of the talks, all of the rumors. How easy would it have been for her to say it's totally untrue? It's totally false what they are claiming. Me and Easy to Block Captain, I have never slept with him. How easy would it have been for her to do that? To have respect for her husband. To have honor for her husband. But she's a dusty, dirty Bronx chick.
We both from the Bronx, so I know that you dirty. How you?
And I would not expect anything less. Yeah, she was talking about, Papoose was trying to get her arrested. She did claim that Papoose put hands on her. That's what this quote is on the screen right here. Because Remy Ma had alleged that he put hands on her, was trying to get her arrested. It was some nonsense she said. I don't believe that. I don't think that Papoose put hands on her. That's just my opinion. You can take what you want at that. But I want y'all to take a look at this. Look at this picture right here. Take a look at this picture. Take a look at this picture right here. Let's put this up on the screen a little bit bigger. Hold on. Let me get this a little bit bigger. Let me make this a little bit bigger. We're gonna put Remy Ma on the Summer Jam screen tonight. We're gonna put Shorty on the Summer Jam screen tonight. Now, they say a picture is worth 1,000 words. Remy Ma, you disrespected this man. I'm gonna be honest with you. You disrespected this man. You taking Christmas pictures with the damn help? This woman was taking damn Christmas pictures with the damn help. This is how you treat your husband? Black women, is this how you treat your husband? Is this how you protect your husband? Is this how you hold down your husband? This is dusty Bronx chick behavior.
We both from the Bronx, so I know that you dirty. How you?
This is disgusting. You over here taking Christmas. You over here singing Christmas carols, baking Christmas cookies with the damn help. Papoose had all the right in the world to give this dude, to give him a fade, knock him out. Remy Ma over here taking Christmas pictures and singing Christmas carols with the damn help. This is very disrespectful. Now, let me read what Pat wrote underneath this pic. Let me read what Pat said underneath this pic. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. I just want to read what Pat had underneath that this picture right here. He says, while I was at home with my daughter last Christmas, this is where Remy Ma was. Now that I finally moved on, she's angry and making up lies. Narcissist. I told her we could divorce like adults. She refuses to do that. Because I wouldn't lie and say I didn't knock out this chump. Now he's talking about Easy the Block Captain. He's the man who's been sleeping with Papoose's wife. She wanted him to lie. Think about that, y'all. Here I am married to you. Here I am committed to you. Here I am living my life for you. Here I am committed to you. I took the oath for you. Giving you vows. For better or for worse. Sick and in danger. And you want me to lie? For some dusty nigga that's on your battle rap league? That's dusty Bronx chick behavior.
We both from the Bronx, so I know that you dirty.
Like, come on. And women, you know, the women that see this video, we have to call a spade a spade. Listen, if the roles were reversed, let me just say this. If the roles were reversed and Remy Ma held down Papoose for 8 or 9 years, he got out of jail. They got married. Well, they were married already, but you know, he gets out of jail. Things are great. They're promoting black love. And then one day I just see that he's been cheating on his wife and he has been embarrassing his wife and he's not saying anything to quell the rumors. He's not protecting her. I would say Papoose was foul too. I'm calling I'm calling fair and I'm calling it down the middle. What Remy Ma did is wrong. We have to be honest here. We have to tell the truth here. You know, what Remy Ma did was foul. It was wrong. You know, you're over here taking Christmas pictures with the help. I mean, come on now. Let me continue with what he wrote. So essentially, Remy Ma wanted him to lie. He said, I wouldn't lie and say I didn't knock this chump out. I still got the messages of her begging me to lie about the knockout. But who cares? He didn't throw one punch back. Super soft. Last time I saw this chump, he was in the fetal position. Everybody saw it when I knocked him out. Remy Ma woke him up. Now, imagine that, getting knocked out and woken up, you know. You know, and we're getting woken up by, you know, that's crazy. Yeah, though. And she went home with him. Think about that. He got knocked out and went home to smash his wife. That's crazy. Remy Ma woke him up and went home with him for 4 days. I went home with my daughter. As you can see, she couldn't wait to lie about it again. Shake my head. Narcissist. I didn't knock him out because he slept with my wife. I knocked him out because he shook my hand and then slept with my wife. Fire! 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 Crazy. Yeah, man. Listen, bro. Remy Ma is. I think what Remy Ma is doing is very dusty Bronx chick behavior. And some of you, you know, some of you people in here, you probably never met a Bronx girl. You probably never been around a Bronx chick. I'm letting you know right now, this is dusty Bronx girl behavior. It needs to be called out. It needs to be called out. For you to be over, taking Christmas pictures with the help, singing Christmas carols with the side dude. You gotta be a foul, effed up individual to do that.
We both from the Bronx, so I know that you dirty.
Is anybody gonna call Remy Ma out for the nonsense? Is anybody gonna call her out for being a foul woman? You know, I'm looking more for the the women to really call her out on this. I gotta be honest. Because I know how a lot of dudes feel about this. I know a lot of dudes aren't feeling good about this. Now, let me play Easy the Block Captain. We're gonna get to Claressa Shields. I want to play the Easy the Block Captain video if I have it. Do I have it? Let me see. Where is it at? Where's the Easy the Block Captain video? I think this is it right here. Let me play this.
The nigga knew a few months before I battled.
Now, Easy the Block Captain is claiming that Papoose knew. But Easy the Block Captain, even if he knew, he still dealt with you how he dealt with you. You know? So maybe let's say Papoose knew. Let's say he did know, right? Even if he did know, maybe that was the first time him seeing you. Maybe he never seen you before, and he wanted to address you how he addressed you. I'm just putting that out on the table. I don't know I don't know everything that happened, but this is what Easy the Block Captain is saying. Let's continue.
Hit me and holler. The nigga knew already. I know he up there trying to play victim and all of that shit, but they knew. He knew 2 years ago. I ain't gonna lie. Don't let the nigga cap y'all niggas up. The nigga been knew. He been knew. And I'm gonna tell y'all how he knew. So how he knew is that the nigga that y'all think that's so thorough, he put a recording device in Remy's car.
Now let me stop right there. There is absolutely nothing wrong. Absolutely nothing wrong with a man putting secret devices in his wife's car and spying on her to see what she's doing. I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. Because if anybody says different, then you know what? We're going to have to judge women for doing the same. Do not women spy on their men, spy on their boyfriends? Do they not go through their phones when they sleep? Do they not look and see what photographs they're liking on Instagram? So for, Easy the Block Captain, he's an idiot. He's probably a young idiot. He's never been married. Probably haven't ever been in a long relationship. There's nothing wrong with a husband spying on his wife to see what she's up to. And if we're gonna say that that's weird, if we're gonna say that that's weirdo behavior, we're gonna have to say that's weirdo behavior for women to do it too, because women do it too. And if this is your wife, if this is the woman that you're committed to, if this is the woman that you have made vows to, how is that weird, Easy the Block Captain? How? You're gonna have to break that one down to me. Let's continue though. He says that Papoose put not a recording, but like an audio device that records conversation in her car.
So how he knew is he was bugging her fucking car.
He bugged the car.
So that's how the nigga knew. The nigga's a weirdo for real.
The nigga's a weirdo for wanting to know what his wife was up to? No, you're a weirdo for sleeping with his wife. You're a weirdo for having relations with a married man's wife. You're a weirdo for not honoring that man's marriage. Let me tell you something about me, bro. Let me tell you something about me. Whether it's at work or whether it's been, throughout my life, when a woman is spoken for, I leave her alone. A lot of you niggas, man, and don't get me wrong, do women throw it? Do women throw it? Married women too. Married women, they throw it. Single women, they throw it. Do women throw these things at men? Absolutely. But, you got to have a little bit of discipline in your life, bro. Why are you sleeping with a married man's wife? All of the millions and millions of women out there, why have you decided to sleep with his wife? The thing about me, when a woman is spoken for, and I've done this many of times. I do this, at work all the time. There's women at my job that they're married, and some of them are in relationships. As soon as I hear that a woman is married or spoken for, she's off the list. I'm not flirting with you. I'm not trying to throw signals at you. I'm not doing none of that. If you're married or you're spoken for, I'm leaving you alone. A lot of you men don't honor these women's marriages and their relationships. As soon as a woman tells me she's married or she's in a relationship with someone, I fall back.
You don't find that suspicious?
I fall back. Fall back. If she's spoken for, fall back. There's plenty of women out there. Why are you pressed on this one married woman? He think it's weird that this man is protecting his wife. He think it's weird that this man wants to know what his wife is up to. No, Easy the Block Captain, you're a dusty idiot that's never been married. And if you were married and you were in love and committed to someone, you would understand this husband's perspective. But you're a dusty Negro that's sleeping with a dusty chick from the Bronx.
You go from the Bronx, so I know that you dirty.
So I don't expect you to understand. Somebody said because he's a wife smasher. He is a wife smasher. That's all he's good for. He's not good for protecting, for providing, building a home with. All he's good for is, laying down tools. And, Remy Ma is going to learn a hard lesson. She's probably going to go through a brutal divorce. She's going to lose some money. She's probably going to be paying spousal support. Or because she decided to lay up with this dusty, broke loser.
You go from the Bronx, so I know that you dirty.
She's going to be paying exponentially because of that. And you have to ask yourself, was it worth it? Was it worth it? Was it worth it, Remy Ma? For this dusty brokey from a battle rap league. Let's continue.
You know what I'm saying? Like that. Niggas gonna keep it $1 here. You know what I'm saying? Like that. He bugged the.
He said, most niggas say, let's keep it 100. Let's keep it 1,000. That's how you know this nigga's broke. You're talking about let's keep it $1. Nigga say let's keep it $1.
Her, and you couldn't really hear me on the other side, but you could hear her talking to me. So that's how he knew. And it's not cap. I got all the proof. So when he say it's cap, I'm gonna show him all the proof. But I'm just keeping $1 here. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like that. So I'm gonna say I was under everything that basically is niggas done already split up already. Like motherfuckers was living on newsflash.
So he said that they had split. He had split up already. He said that they split up already and stuff like that. Now, I do believe they may have been separated. I don't know about split up, but they possibly may have been separated at that point in time. But let's go through that one more time. Let's just go through what he was saying one more time.
The nigga knew a few months before our battle hit me and holler. The nigga knew already. I know he up there trying to play victim and all of that shit, but they knew.
I don't think that Papoose is playing victim. How Easy the Block Captain? How is Papoose playing victim? He's been quiet this whole time. Remy Ma is the one playing victim. Salute to Abdur. Abdur, he sounds like an absolute degenerate in the chat. He says, I would have smashed Remy. What's with you dudes wanting to have sex with people's wives? What's with y'all? Y'all don't have no respect. Like, how about this? Let me ask y'all this question for the men in the room, right? Let me ask the question to the men in the room, right? This is directly for the men, right? Would you want somebody to smash your wife? Because I really this is my issue with a lot of you men. you have no problem smashing somebody's wife, but you wouldn't want nobody smashing your wife. Having a wife, that's you taking an oath. That's you and her becoming one flesh. You guys have become committed to each other in the sight of God. It may not be, sacred to a lot of you, but it's sacred to a lot of other people that believe in the sanctity of marriage. So when I hear a lot of you men in the chat or just in, conversation talking about, I would smash her, or, I would have sex with a woman that's married. But would you allow somebody to have sex with your wife? And let's say hypothetically you guys were separated, but you still loved your wife and you wanted things to work out. You wanted to still be with that woman. You still wanted to be with that woman. It's just, things have not been working out. You guys are separated, but you still want to work things out with her. Would you still want somebody to sleep with your wife? Most of you men would not want somebody to sleep with your wife, but it's okay for you to do it. See, that's why I live. That's why I say, and that's why I say that, I'm not with that. Once a woman tells me she has a husband or I have a partner, I'm in a relationship, I back off. Because, why am I chasing this woman that's spoken for? This woman is committed to a man. This woman is with this man, let that woman come to you. Let that woman come to you when she has finally left that man, when she's put that man down and said, you know what, I'm no longer with him. I want to be committed to you now. Let that woman let her handle that relationship and end things there, and then come back to you. Why are you over here trying to mess up a man's home? Mess up a man's house? Yeah, man, make peace great again. He says, don't do it, bro. Yeah. You have to stop, man. Y'all gotta have some decorum, have some discipline. Over here sleeping with people's wives. You gotta stop doing that, bro. That's not cool. And I'm telling you right now, if you keep sleeping with people's girlfriends, you keep sleeping with people's wives, it's gonna happen to you. It's going to happen to you at some point. At some point, you're going to really love a girl. You're going to fall head over heels for a girl. And she's going to cheat on you. And it's not going to feel good. It's not going to feel good. Let's continue.
Ooh, he knew 2 years ago. I ain't going to lie. Don't let the cap y'all niggas up. The nigga been new. He been new. And I'm gonna tell y'all how he knew. So
Ronald says Easy looked like he chewed on bricks as a kid.
How he knew is that y'all nigga, the nigga that y'all think that's so.
Hey, I need y'all to hit that like button. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. We got 80 plus people in the building. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. Hit it right now. Hit it to the beat. Hit it to the beat. Hit it to the beat. Hit that like button. Excuse me, y'all. I had to burp. Yeah, hit that like button. I need you to hit that like button. Hit that like button right now. Right here. It should be up at the top right here. Little dots. I think it's on this side, right? It's on this side. Yeah, this side, I believe. It was somewhere up top. Hit that like button, y'all. Hit that subscribe button. All right? Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let's get back into Easy to Block Captain.
So thorough, he put a recording device in Remy's car. So how he knew is he was bugging her fucking car. So that's how the nigga knew. The nigga's a weirdo for real.
He thinks Papoose. I can't get over him thinking that Papoose is a weirdo for spying on his wife. Listen, if this was his high school girlfriend, if this was some girl he was just boning, if this was just some jump off, if this was just some type of summer fling, I would understand what Easy Block Captain is saying. If Papoose was bugging a girl's car that he just met, or he had a summer fling with, or some type of jump off or something like that, I would think he's a weirdo too. But easy to block Captain. This is the man's wife. Truth be told, you're a weirdo for sleeping with his wife. Why are you over here trying to be Eskimo brothers with Papoose? Clearly, y'all sharing her. I don't know who didn't get the memo. I don't know if maybe Papoose didn't get the memo, but clearly you guys are sharing her. You're an Eskimo brother with Papoose. He don't think. Think about this for a second, y'all. He don't think it's weird that he's being an Eskimo brother with Papoose, but he think it's weird that a husband is spying on his wife. Make that make sense. So this is when this is what happens when you're a dusty nigga. He think it's weird that a man is spying on his wife, but he don't think it's weird being an Eskimo brother with Papoose. To me, that's crazy. To me, that's crazy. Both of you guys are putting wood into this woman. You're essentially Eskimo brothers. But one of you think that it's weird that, oh, you're spying on your wife, man. You're weird, bro. You're weird for spying on her. This is his wife. Salute to Elaine. Elaine says karma is real, so he is going to get the same thing one day. That's what I was saying, Elaine. Elaine, I was saying the same thing, Elaine. Because Abdur said, I would smash Remy, and I was telling him, like, yo, bro, like, you have to stop, having relations with people's wives and girlfriends. When a woman is spoken for, or when a man is spoken for, go find somebody else. Stop ruining somebody else's home, somebody else's life with another woman. Let that woman or let that man finish that relationship that they're in, and then come back to you. A lot of people have lost their lives playing those types of games. A lot of people have lost their livelihoods, in divorces and alimony playing that type of game. And a lot of people, like Elaine says, have had to deal with the karma of that situation. Because, if you out here, you're sleeping with somebody's, you're sleeping with someone's wife, you may come along one day and find the woman of your dreams. You fall in love with her. Things are going well, and then one year, she starts cheating on you. I think that people got to stop doing that. Stop sleeping with people's girlfriends. Stop sleeping with people's wives, man. That's not cool. Continue.
You know what I'm saying? Like that. Niggas gonna keep it $1 here. You know what I'm saying? Like that. He bugged the car, and you couldn't really hear me on the other side, but you could hear her talking to me. So that's how he knew. And it's not cap. I got all the proof. So as soon as he say it's cap, I'm gonna show niggas all the proof. But I'm just keeping $1 here. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like that. So I'm gonna just say I was under everything that basically is niggas done already split up already, like motherfuckers was living.
So essentially he's saying that they were split up. He was under the belief that they had been split up and things of that nature. Now I want y'all to see. Shout out to Claressa Shields. A lot of people are saying that Claressa Shields took Remy Ma's man. Now Remy Ma exposed Claressa. Remy Ma said that Claressa was hitting her up, asking for tips on how to be a little bit more, just a little bit more appropriate, how to dress better. I guess that's what she was essentially asking her. And a lot of people are saying, was Claressa Shields getting tips from Remy to steal her man? And she put this video out, I believe this came out like maybe a couple days ago, but Claressa Shields had this freestyle she did. Let's take a look at this. Take a look at this when she's talking.
I'm gonna kill it. Tab to the Her man wanna take me to dinner. I call him, what's the name? I don't even remember.
Woo! Claressa Shields coming with them heat. It was Claressa Shields clapping at Remy Ma in this. She got the freestyle going. She talking about your man wanted to take me to dinner. I don't even remember. Claressa Shields put that thing on Papoose. Abdur says Claressa looked like Floyd with a wig. Don't do that. This is a beautiful black woman. We're not gonna do any slander on this black woman tonight. No, we're not doing that tonight. Claressa Shields is a beautiful black woman. We're not gonna do that tonight, Abdur. We're not gonna do that. No, don't disrespect this black woman like that. Let's continue though. This is her freestyle. Because a lot of people are saying that some of these bars are aimed at Remy. So I just want to know what you guys think. Do you guys think that the bars are aimed at Remy? Because she's talking about your man that took me to dinner. I don't remember. Let's continue though.
I know you nervous, baby.
I know you're nervous, baby.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me go to the next one. There's more bars here. Let's get to the bars here. This is a lyrical breakdown of Claressa Shields. Was she clapping at Remy with this freestyle? Was she clapping at that broke, dusty Bronx chick, Remy Ma?
You go from the Bronx, so I know that you dirty. How you?
I want to know tonight. Let's continue.
She's a worker, baby.
Woo! She said, you effing with a boss chick. She's a worker, baby. Is Remy Ma a worker? Claressa Shields, you're messing with a boss chick. She's a worker, baby. I need y'all to hit that damn like button. Hit that like button, y'all. Bars. Claressa Shields is coming with the bars tonight, all right?
You go from the Bronx, so I know that you dirty. How you?
Clapping at that dusty Bronx chick. Clapping at that dusty Bronx chick.
You go from the Bronx, so I know that you dirty.
Let's continue. Let's see what other bars she got in here.
Brokey.
Let's continue.
I deserve it, baby.
I deserve it, baby. Claressa Shields, I deserve it, baby. She said, I'm a boss chick. You just a worker, baby. And I deserve it, baby. You better talk to them, Claressa. Let's go.
Cause ain't nobody give me shit. I had to earn it, baby.
Yes.
She don't like me because I spend money.
She don't like... Is Remy Ma hating on Claressa Shields because she spend money? She's getting cake. She's spending that money, you know. She got the fight money. Salute to Claressa. She got a movie coming out very soon. Is Remy Ma hating on Claressa? Because that's what I think. If you want to know my opinion, I think that Remy Ma is hating on Claressa because Papoose has leveled up.
You go from the Bronx, so I know that you dirty. How you?
I think that Papoose has leveled up. Let's be honest. Remy Ma, she's not selling any records. She's not at the top of the female rap sphere right now. It's all about Nicki, Sexy Red, Glorilla, Meg. Nobody's talking about Remy Ma.
You don't find that suspicious?
No, because I'm just being real. Nobody's talking about her. Nobody cares about what Remy's talking about. They don't care that she shot her friend over $1,000. All the way up. It seems like a decade ago. Lean back seems like a quarter century ago. Let's continue.
Now I'm in the real estate. I've been crib hunting.
Flip.
She crib hunting.
But now you with a boss. She's a worker, baby.
Let's get to the next bar.
Now and they been running. Saying they the go, but never did nothing.
Saying that they're the GOAT, but they ain't get nothing.
Nothing.
In the whip stunting. In the Bentley Spurs like I'm Tim Duncan.
Okay. Oh, she's a butt. You know, she listen. Is Remy scared of the hands? Claressa Shields, she's I'm a head busser. Is Remy Ma scared to get her head bust? Is she ducking the fade? Let me know in the chat. Do you think that Remy Ma is ducking the fade? I think Remy Ma is ducking the fade. Abdur says Claressa like NY dude. She used to mess with the other boxer from Brooklyn, Lil B-Hop. Really? I didn't know that. Really? I didn't know that. Yo, Abdur, where is Claressa from? Is she from Detroit? Is she from Detroit, right? I'm not too sure. I think she's from Detroit. But I didn't know she was messing around with Lil B-Hop. I didn't know that. Yeah, let's get back to these bars. And let me know, who raps better, Claressa Shields or Remy Ma?
You don't find that suspicious?
Who raps better, Remy Ma or Claressa Shields? I need to know tonight. Oh, she from Flint? Oh, wow, I didn't know that. Okay, that's what's up. William says Remy definitely ducking the fade. Yeah, she's ducking the fade. Remy Ma ain't trying to see Claressa Shields with the hands. That's a fact.
Hey.
I'm so paid.
I refuse to be broke when I reach your age. I don't turn down no fades.
She don't turn down no fades, Remy. Remy Ma, she's not turning down no fades. What's good? All that talk. Listen, NY girls, they have a lot of mouth. Oh my gosh, dude. NY girls have so much mouth. So much mouth. I'm going to tell you right now. Remy Ma does not want Claressa Shields going up in her mouth. Bow! Right across the lips. That will humble Remy Ma. That will humble her. Because Remy Ma is a lot of talk. Remy Ma, she's a lot of talk. Some girls, they're all talk. They could talk a good game. They could talk a real good game. They could talk a real good game. They could talk real tough to other girls, even men, especially New York women. They talk real tough to men, women. But this is a professional boxer. Remy Ma does not want Claressa Shields going across her lips with a right hook. That's a fact. She does not want Claressa Shields, giving her an eye jammy. All that Bronx talk, it sounds hot. But when you got a pound for pound boxer from Flint, Michigan, on your heels, Remy Ma, you ain't gonna be talking that talk.
We both from the Bronx, so I know that you dirty. How you?
All that Bronx nonsense. I'm from the Bronx. I'm from the boogie down Bronx. You're a dirty brokey.
We both from the Bronx, so I know that you dirty. How you?
Claressa Shields go across your face with a right hook. I mean, let's get back to this freestyle.
I put my foot up in your ass, both legs.
Woo! She said she's gonna put her foot up in your ass, both legs, Remy Ma.
I need some new haters. I don't see y'all.
Where y'all at? Hey.
Let's go to the next one. She got some bars, man. How do y'all grade Claressa Shields' bars on a 1 to 10? On a 1 to 10, what are y'all grading her bars? Are y'all grading her bars? How do you feel about her bars?
I know you like to hate a bitch. What? Braveheart, yeah, I ain't afraid of
Nothing.
I never hesitate to take a risk.
Never.
5 fingers, close your hand, make a fist.
5 fingers, close your hands, make a fist. She is a boxer.
Make them pay, make them miss.
Ooh.
Flat line, I ain't gonna play. I know you like to hate a bitch.
What?
Sis.
Never.
Both know how I got it locked, Jada kiss.
Ooh.
I guess he wanna make me wifey or something.
He wanna make her wifey, Remy Ma. You the old girl. You're just the old thing, Remy Ma. You're being replaced by Claressa Shields. He trying to make her a wifey or something. Papoose, listen, Papoose should make Claressa Shields the new wifey. You know, he has to level up from that dusty Bronx chick.
We both from the Bronx, so I know that you dirty. How you
It's time to level up, Pat. Get away from these dusty New York women, man. You can't change them. You can't change them. You can only rearrange them. Church. I need somebody to say church in that damn chat right now. You can't change them. You can only rearrange them. Pimpin'. Yeah, man. She out here talking to Remy. He trying to make me wifey or something. You know what I mean? He tired of that little nappy headed Bronx chick. Talking about I'm gonna run to the store, to the bodega. Give me a bacon, egg, and cheese and a menthol. F out of here. He's tired. Papoose is tired of that nappy-headed loser, Remy Ma. He's trying to level up. He's tired of this New York woman talking about, I'm going to go to the store. I'm going to go to the bodega and get me a bacon, egg, and cheese and a menthol cigarette. I'll be back. He wants to level up from the Bronx.
We both from the Bronx, so I know that you dirty. How you
Just keep it in a buck. He wants to level up. You can't knock a man for leveling up. If a man wants to level up, he wants to level up. He wants to move on and level up. I'm not mad at it. Not mad at it. Listen, I need y'all to hit that like button. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, y'all. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let me go full screen on y'all. Hold on, y'all. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button tonight. I need y'all to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button tonight. You know? Do that for me. Do that for me. Do that favor for me, you know? Let's get back to these bars.
Kind of lock me down, gonna indict me or something.
Okay.
Now she on the gram talking spicy for nothing.
Wifey on the gram talking spicy for nothing. Were these bars aimed at Remy Ma? Wifey on the gram talking spicy for nothing. Now let's be real. You know, Remy Ma can't do nothing if Claressa Shields wants to put the hands on her. I would agree with Claressa Shields. Remy Ma, ain't nothing Remy Ma can do. What Remy Ma gonna do? She gonna have to grab the strap. That's about the only thing she can do is grab the strap. Let's continue.
His girlfriend mad, guess she wanna fight me or something.
Yeah, man. Listen, man. Claressa Shields was cooking her in that verse. What did y'all think of that? What did y'all think of that verse? What would you rate it? You know, if you had to rate the verse, what would you rate that verse? Yeah, man. But listen, man, I'm Team Pat. I'm Team Pat. I think that Remy Ma is just a very foul woman from the Bronx.
We both from the Bronx, so I know that you dirty. How you
She disrespected Papoose. Some women are talking about, oh, we've been putting Papoose on this pedestal. But I truly believe that Papoose is a good man. He's a good man. He's a stand-up dude. It doesn't mean he's perfect. Nobody's perfect. But I do believe that he's been a good man to this woman. It's been documented. She has even concurred that, you know, the stories are true of him holding her down, him being there for her. You know, I even heard Whack 100 today. He was talking about how when he was running around with K Slay, rest in peace to K Slay, the drama king. Yeah, but he talked about how, you know, when him and K Slay was running around with Papoose, at the height of his career, that he would turn down women. He would tell women, "Listen, I'm not interested. I gotta go home to my wife. I gotta go, I gotta go visit her in prison." Like, this was a man committed and obsessed with his wife. He up until the point where he destroyed his own career to be with this woman. And look at how this woman is treating him. Fire! 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 So I gotta say that I'm Team Pap. I think that Pap, it was a good dude to this woman, and she violated. She violated on numerous occasions. She was always smart with the mouth. And I think that's what he was attracted to. He liked that. He liked that. You know, I think that he's attracted to strong women. You know, just looking at Remy, how she talks and how she moves, and how Claressa Shields talks and moves. I believe that he's attracted to strong women. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. But you know, I think that, you know, she is a narcissist. Anybody who's saying that she's not a narcissist. Now, let me tell you why she's a narcissist, in my opinion. Let's just talk about, let's speak frank here. When you're a woman and you're married, Remy Ma is not 35. She is not 25. This woman is 45 years old, I believe. I think she's 45. Let me double check that. Give me 1 second. Let me check this real quick. Give me 1 second. I want to check this. I just want to make sure what I'm saying is true. Remy Ma's age. Let me see. Let me just make sure this is true. Okay, she's 44. This woman is almost 50 years old. You know, who is this in the chat? Give me 1 second, y'all. There's always a weirdo in the chat, bro. Get out of here. Who are you? You came in here in 5 seconds and you already troll. Who are you, nigga? I don't know who you are. We only put respect on the donors and the people who have intellectual conversations, bro. Get out of here. Who are you? But yeah, you know, Remy Ma is 45 years old. And for her to be 45 years old and to be full of herself, narcissistic, not to put her marriage first. This woman has not put her marriage first. She has not put her family first. She has put her desires, her career, before her marriage and her family. And that's what we're seeing here. This woman has chosen her fame and her lustful desires over her family. When you're a woman that's that age, you should be prioritizing your family. Your family, your children, and your husband should be the priority. Remy Ma is not doing that. She's full of herself. She's a narcissist. Make no mistake about that. Make no mistake about that. That's a fact. And that's how I feel, you know? Let me look at the poll real quick. But that's just how I feel. That's just my opinion. With 57 votes, just want to look at the chat real quick. With 57 votes, we have 88% say they are Team Papoose, and 12% say they're Team Remy. Now, I want to talk to some of you that are Team Remy. We got 109 people in the building. You know, I need y'all to hit that like button as well. Hit that like button. Hit that like button.
You don't find that suspicious?
I got 100 people in the building. I only got 16 likes.
You don't find that suspicious?
100 people in the building, and I only got 16 likes.
You don't find that suspicious?
I need y'all to hit that like button. Now I have 130 people in here, and I only have 16 likes. I need you to hit that like button.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
Yeah, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. But I want to know from you guys in the chat. Maybe I could pull up. Give me 1 second. Maybe I'll pull up. Anybody in the chat want to have? Does anybody in the chat have anything to say in regards of this story, Remy Ma, Papoose? Does anybody have anything to add? Anything? Does anybody have anything to add? I pretty much laid out my viewpoint. Anybody have anything to add to the dialogue in terms of Remy Ma and Papoose in this love affair gone awry? What time is it? It's about about 1:28. Okay. I do want to know what you guys feel. How do you guys feel about it? How do you guys feel about it? Let me just see something in the chat real quick. Yeah, man. You can't trust a Bronx chick. That's a fact.
We both from the Bronx, so I know that you dirty. How you?
You cannot trust. You can't listen. You cannot trust a Bronx chick. Let me just educate you guys. That are not from New York. You can't now. Let's go through each borough. Let's go through each borough. I think that's fair to go to each borough. Let me educate y'all on New York women. I'm going to start with Long Island, then I'm going to swing through the boroughs, and I'm going to tell you about each borough and each woman. Now, remember, this is based off of my experiences. I've dealt with women from Queens, Brooklyn, Manhattan, the Bronx. Never. I don't think I've ever dated a girl from Staten Island or talked to a girl from Staten Island. But I'm going to give you my personal opinion. Let's start with Long Island, right? Let's start with Long Island women. Long Island women, a lot of them are suburban girls, right? So you're dealing with suburban girls. When it comes to suburban girls, they have a knack. This is when I was coming up, right? I'm talking about when I was coming up, right? So a lot of these things I'm going to be reflecting on the past and talking about my youth. So, but the thing with suburban girls growing up, they had a knack for wanting to be a part of something like, dangerous. They were attracted to bad boys. They were attracted to boys that were almost like project babies. It was a lot of Long Island girls that were infatuated with dudes from Brooklyn, dudes from the boroughs. They wanted to get impregnated by dusty, broke project niggas in the hood. I'm just keeping it a buck. So they were drawn to that. They were drawn to the bad boys. They were drawn to the excitement of that. And you got to think, Long Island, we're not far from the boroughs. We're like, 15 minutes away from Queens, maybe 45 minutes from Brooklyn. We're about an hour from Manhattan. We're not far from none of these places. So we can get to these places pretty fast. So, I felt that a lot of Long Island girls, they had a knack for wanting to have a part of some type of excitement in their lives. Right. But that's Long Island girls. Right. And this is from when I was coming up. Now, let's get to some of the boroughs. Right. Now, let's start with the Bronx. We're talking about a Bronx girl.
We both from the Bronx, so I know that you dirty. How you?
Bronx girls, they could be pretty dirty. They could be pretty filthy. And like all New York women, all women from the boroughs, they could move like men. Or at least they try to move like men. And of course, like all New York girls, they have they have masculine behaviors, masculine attitudes. And I'm talking from my experience. A lot of times when we would mess with girls, I'm talking as a Long Island dude, when we would mess with girls from the boroughs, like let's say you're from Long Island, let's say you go to a party in the city. And you meet a girl from Brooklyn or Queens, not Queens, but Brooklyn or the Bronx, like really deep in the boroughs, right? You would not know anything about this woman's past. A lot of these girls that we were meeting, not all of them, but some of these girls that we were meeting, they were jump offs. They were jump offs, and we didn't know. We had no clue because I'm out there. I'm chilling. I'm from Long Island. I don't know nothing on in your neighborhood. I don't know what's going on in your hoods. I don't know the type of women, but we would meet these girls from the borough, and I mean, you know, listen, they were jump offs in their neighborhood. You know. We would get like girls from the Bronx. We would get like girls from Brooklyn to come out to Long Island. We'll put them on the LIRR. Yo, how they would be confused because they from the borough, so they don't know what a LIRR is. We'll tell them, hop on the LIRR, come to Long Island. You know what I mean? You know, we'll bring them out to Long Island. No, they get smashed out. We'll put them back on the LIRR. That's what we would do, right? But like, you know, the Bronx chicks could be very dirty, very spiteful. And like all New York women, like I said, they move like niggas. So a lot of women, they try to move like niggas. They try to move like men. And you know, they also say that the Bronx is one of the most dirtiest boroughs. I don't know how many of y'all have heard that the Bronx is one of the most dirtiest boroughs.
We both from the Bronx, so I know that you dirty. How you?
Let me know your opinion on that. Abdur says, shout out to Baldwin in Freeport. Okay. That's where I went to high school. I went to high school in Freeport. Freeport High School. I went to high school out there. Yeah, man. But you know, borough girls, you know, they could be kind of foul. They could kind of move kind of sketchy. Like, and another thing about Bronx girls, I don't know if y'all know this. When I talk to girls from the Bronx, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I be thinking they be trying to backdoor me. I was talking to this one Spanish girl, right? I was talking to this Spanish girl, cute girl, but you know, the things she was saying and telling me in places she was telling me to meet, like she was telling me to meet her up at this spot near this store in this sketchy neighborhood. I'm just like, yo, ma, like, I ain't trying to do it. Like something about Bronx girls, they just have this backdoor type of mentality. They seem like they're trying to backdoor you. Like, you ever mess with a chick from like the boroughs, like from Brooklyn or from the Bronx? You know, they kind of move kind of sketchy. They seem like they're trying to backdoor you. Get your set up or something like that. Yeah, man, you know, they move like that. So, you know, and when you're talking about the Bronx, it does have a reputation as one of like the most roughest boroughs, you know. You know, Brooklyn is not what it once was. Brooklyn has been gentrified. You know, back in the day, Brooklyn used to be like the toughest borough, but I would say definitely now it's the Bronx. Without a question, it's the Bronx. You know, Brooklyn is gentrified now. You know, it's not the same as it once was. But yeah, you know, the Bronx girls, they have like a mentality to makes you feel like they're trying to backdoor you. The girl may be a chill girl. She may be a girl that just want to link up with you, probably go grab some food, you know what I mean, get smashed out in the car. But a lot of Bronx girls just have a backdoor mentality. They seem like they're trying to backdoor you. Am I bugging? Have y'all dealt with girls from the Bronx and dealt with girls like, you know, like that? It feels like they're trying to backdoor you or something like that. You know, sometimes like when this Spanish girl from the Bronx was hit me up to hang out with her, I would kind of dub her. I would kind of like, nah, I'm cool. Maybe next time. I never wound up linking up with her because I felt like she was trying to backdoor me. You know, because, you know, dirty Bronx girls move like that.
We both from the Bronx, so I know that you dirty. How you?
It's a fact. Dirty Bronx girls they move like that. They will backdoor you. You know, we got 120 people in the building. I need y'all to hit that like button. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. What borough, in you guys' opinion, what borough would you say has the best looking women? In your opinion, I'm gonna say Queens. I think Queens But it's close though, because Brooklyn has a lot of beautiful women. I think it's Queens, but it's between. Actually, let me take that back. I'm gonna say Brooklyn. I'm gonna say Brooklyn. I think Queens back in the day, they used to have the baddies. I think today, it's Brooklyn. I think Brooklyn has the best looking women in the boroughs today. Abdur says Queens. Numlock says Queens. Okay, yeah. So I would say Queens back in the day. Back in the day, Queens used to have some baddies. I would say today, I think it's Brooklyn. I think Brooklyn got the baddies. Do you know why? Do you know why Brooklyn has the baddies? It's easy. It's very easy to know why Brooklyn has the baddies, because all of the places to go are in Brooklyn. You got to think Queens. There's really nowhere to go in Queens like that no more, unless you're messing with the casinos and stuff like that. I mean, not really. It's nowhere really to go in Queens, really. The Bronx. I mean, it's like the war zone over there. Brooklyn is really like the place to go. It's so many places to go in the Bronx in Brooklyn. It's so many places to go in Brooklyn, and there's so many like popping spots in Brooklyn. So that's why I would say Brooklyn has probably the best looking women. But then of course you got Dykeman, that's Manhattan. But yeah, I would probably say Brooklyn has the best looking women in my opinion. Y'all niggas keep saying Queens. Queens had it back in the day. Listen, Queens, if this was like 2005, 2006, I would say Queens too. But today, it's Brooklyn. It's Brooklyn without a doubt. It's Brooklyn without a doubt. Abdur says Springfield got a lot of broads in Queens. Okay. Num says Harlem has some beautiful sisters. Okay, I agree. Y'all gotta think though. There's no like Brooklyn is the place to be in New York. Everybody knows that. Brooklyn is the place to be because Brooklyn has so much to do. There's so many places to go. There's so many hot popping spots in Brooklyn. It's not like that in Queens. Queens is not like that anymore. Of course, Manhattan is always going to be, the tourist place to be. I would say Brooklyn is the place to be, though. Brooklyn is always going to be that place to be, in my opinion. Yeah. I think that, I'm going to be honest with you, no matter what spot y'all say has the best looking women in New York, I think Long Island could go toe for toe with any borough. I think Long Island could go toe to toe with any borough. Any borough. Long Island could go toe to toe with any borough. Any borough. Any borough. If you give me these three towns with women, right? Give me Uniondale. Give me Freeport. Give me Uniondale. Give me. I need like out east. Give me like Bayshore. And give me Huntington. Give me Bayshore, Huntington, Uniondale, and Freeport. If you take the best looking girls from those places, I'll put them toe to toe with any girl in the boroughs. Any girl. A fact. Abdur says Hempstead. Yeah, Hempstead got some beautiful women. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna say Freeport, Uniondale. Baldwin. I'm bugging. Let me take that back. Abdur, I'm gonna take it back. Take Freeport out. Give me Baldwin, Uniondale, Bayshore, and Huntington. Baldwin and Uniondale had the baddies. Freeport had some, like, don't get me wrong. We had some baddies in Freeport, but Baldwin and Uniondale had the baddies. Oh my goodness. Yes. Girls from Baldwin and Uniondale, it's not even fair. It wouldn't even be fair. I'm gonna be honest with you. Baldwin and Uniondale, I think Baldwin and Uniondale alone could beat any borough, in my opinion. You take the best 10 looking girls from Baldwin and Uniondale to go up against anywhere in Brooklyn, the 10 best looking girls in Brooklyn. I would take that bet. I would take Long Island in that bet. Nah, Grand Ave used to be the place, man. I'm from Long Island, bro. I know all about these places, man. Grand Ave. I used to be on Grand Ave. I'm old school Grand Ave. I remember when it was a Radio Shack on Grand Ave. It was right next to the high school. We used to hang out over there. Back to the joints out there. Cause all the joints used to come out the high school. I mean, when we come out the high school, I was in Freeport. I went to school in Freeport. We would come out of school in Freeport. We would dead ass walk over there, just hang out on Grand Ave. Yeah, man. Yeah, but I would take Baldwin and Uniondale against any borough. That's just my opinion, though. Yeah, man. You need to be over there. Numlock says Baldwin and Uniondale got some Super Saiyans for real, for real. That's a fact. That's a fact. Baldwin and Uniondale used to have the baddest chicks on the planet. I'm gonna be honest with you. Some of the baddest chicks on the planet. Baldwin and Uniondale. That's a fact. That's an absolute Snapple fact. But with that being said, listen, guys, it was a very good discussion. If this is your first time here, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. And let me know in the comment section what you think of this whole kerfluffle between Papoose and Remy Ma. And hopefully, you know, the people from the Bronx, they weren't too they didn't feel too disrespected tonight.
You both from the Bronx, so I know that you dirty. How you?
But yeah, man, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. But with that being said, hope you guys have been enlightened and educated in this video. More than likely, you're probably gonna see me do a live tomorrow. And I'll see you guys then. All right, you guys have a good night. Make sure you guys comment make sure you guys comment on this video. Let me know what you guys think of this story, you know, whether you're watching this in the rebroadcast or whatever. Hit me in there, y'all. But with that being said, you guys have a good night. We out.